Hello everyone. In this Python project, I will use a existing column in Python pandas data frame to create another new column that is by using the concept of feature engineering. So first of all, let's upload a data file. Okay, so the beginning, let's start with importing pandas. And let's upload the data from our CSV file. Read CSV CSV. Okay, so let's run it and let's have a glance on the data file. For example, we will look at sample 10 rows from the data frame. So from here we can easily see that in this data set there are many columns, but there is a column called name. In this column we have full names of the passengers, but these values are not very easily usable. So we will try to create a new column at the end of the data frame named title, and we will try to extract the title from name column, and we will use some data processing here. So let's try to do it. We create another code section. So first we have to check if there is already any missing value in the column name. In case of any missing value in the data frame, we will have to deal with the missing values first. So check name column for any missing value. We can simply print data frame name dot is null. Okay, so let's run the code. So the result is 0. That means there is no missing values in our data frame. So we can go to next steps, that is extracting the title from the full name. In order to do that, let's comment it out. In order to do that, we have to define a function get title, that is name, will be input, and if we have a dot name, then we have to move to next step, that is extract the first name dot split by comma and get the later one, because if we carefully look into sample data, the first person is last name and the second person has the first name. So we are collecting the first name part at the beginning, and the next step we have to collect the actual title, first name dot split by dot and get the first part. So title. Now we got our title, but it may contain any white space, so we have to be carefully handle the white space. So let's make a strip function. Now we have the clean data. Title. Okay, so now we have to simply return title. Otherwise, if we do not have a dot in anywhere in the customer name, passenger name, in that case we have to deal with that. So if else return as no title. But this case is unlikely for this data set because we already checked there is no null value. So we can move to a next step. The next step is to input is to use this function. So let's try creating a column called title. So how to do this? We have to use lambda function. This will be very useful here. Title. So we have to we are creating a new column in the data frame called title. Data frame name. We will use the map function and lambda x get title. So title x. Okay, so what does this do is create a new column called title by applying the get title function over the column name. And how to check if this is working? Then we will try a function called value counts. First we can use the function value counts on the column name data frame title dot value counts. Okay. This is display the result. If we try to run the code, okay, so we have created a new column. Okay, we can try, we will see the data from collecting a sample, but before that, now how many values we have changed in the data frame is here. We can see easily that we have created a new column. So for example, if we call the sample function here again, we will be able to see some sample data from our data frame here. We can easily see that using the name column, we have engineered a new column called title, Mr. Mrs. and we have some variations in the titles which we can easily see from this count function, value count function. Okay, so this title column now contains some irregular values, so we now need to sort this list of titles. For example, we need to transform these title column values into shorter titles. uh, we will apply a new function to this column so that we can easily simplify the title values. So let's do it, and we will see the result. For example, we comment out those values first. Now we create a new function to make the transformation of this column. It's the function name should be shorter titles. So if title okay, so if title okay, so how many other value we have? Okay, so we have captain, call, and major. So we have to transform those values in a separate category. Cat, call, major. If we have those kind of values, then we will return officer. Otherwise, if title in, okay, title in. So let's look at other junk here. Values. We have some other values as well. For example, we have tone. We have the countess. Have lady. We have sir. So in case of we face these kind of values, we will try to simplify those by using return a royalty value. Okay. And another kind of data we will face here is title in. For example, MME, we have a separate value here. We will try to address this as return Mrs. Else we have to handle another kind of data, another kind of value. It's called MLLE and MS. MLLE. So MLLE and MS. We will simplify those values to miss. For any kind of other values, we will transform them as it is. There will be no transformation. Okay, so our shorter titles function is complete now. So I will try to make the comment simplify values. Okay, so our next task will be applies the shorter title function to all the values of column name title. For example, our title column okay, So df title is equal df dot apply. We'll use apply function, and we will mention the function name here, and the function will be applied downwards. So, and after applying the function, we will try to see a sample value counts, df.sample. So sample of 10. So now execute the code. Okay, this is a typo here. Okay, so we have a title function, and we cannot see the whole data here. So if we use the value counts function, it will be easier for us to view the actual change we have made to our data frame. For example, if we call tf title value counts, we can now show the result that would be with some simplified values that we used in this shorter titles function here, and our now our data frame column called title has those values transformed. So this is almost the end of this small project. We can do another thing here. If we wish to drop the name column totally from our data frame, we can do so by applying the drop function. df.drop can name mention the column name and mention the direction. It's a downwards direction, and we will save the changes in data frame, so in place is true. Okay, now after performing the operation, we will try to see the data frame again. Okay, so after dropping the name column from the data frame, here we will see the result that the name column doesn't exist in our data frame anymore, and there is a title. We can this is much more useful and meaningful for further data processing. So thank you, and this was the feature engineering project.